Alright, so welcome back guys, or welcome if this is your first time here. I'm Vision here with Blind Entertainment, bringing you guys another video. Today's video is going to be a little different than usual videos. Today I'm not going to be talking about any kind of TV show or any comic news. Today I'm going to be talking about COPPA and what's been going on regarding YouTube channels. Now, if you've been here for a while, you know I talk mainly about Walking Dead kind of stuff, Fear, the new show possibly, and 100. Now I do dabble in some other areas like comics, and in addition to some other like shows like Power Rangers, which I'm a huge fan of. However, regarding these new COPPA rules, there will be some changes to the channel. Now I know majority of the people who watch my videos are Walking Dead fans, 100 fans, stuff like that. So I know like it's not going to affect a whole lot of people, but I still thought I should just at least talk about this and give my 2 cents in, because I think this is a topic that a lot of YouTubers are ignoring and don't think that, and I don't think they should, because this is a big deal. Even if you don't think you're going to be impacted, I definitely suggest you look into this if you're a YouTuber and you make content, because I think you definitely should be worried and definitely keep an eye out on things. Because even though you might be someone like me who just does Walking Dead content, this could have an adverse effect on everybody else, especially you. Because if you look at some of these rules that I have up here, that there's a high possibility that you could be marked even if you're not trying to be marked. Because from what I understand, if you can see these rules that I have up here, these are just some of the like big things that are being tackled. Now, the reason for this is apparently that YouTube was collecting a bunch of kids' data and, you know, formulating it for something. I don't totally know the logistics of that, but they got in trouble and had to pay a huge fine due to that, and now they're putting it all on all the content creators and YouTubers to make their own choice and make sure that their content is regulated to kids. Now, first off, my videos aren't monetized, so it won't affect me that way, but I am worried due to the fact that I do make some kid content in regards to Power Rangers, which I think is unfair. I feel like that they should, that someone like me who does cover stuff like that from time to time shouldn't be penalized for that, because Power Rangers is an adult thing as well. There are a lot of 20, 30-year-olds like myself who have been following the franchise since we were young and are still fans of the franchise. I don't think you should penalize for that. I mean, look at the people who follow Star Wars. I've heard even Star Wars fans could be hit by this, because it tackles like characters and stuff like that from shows that might be targeted towards kids. So anybody who covers Star Wars content could be hit by these kind of issues. So as of right now, my plan right now is to cover mainly The Walking Dead, The Fear, the new show possibly, and 100. Those are probably going to be my 3 target, videos as of right now. Now, moving forward, I got, I think, 2 more Power Rangers videos possibly coming up. I'm going to review the first season of Beast Morphers, and I got some toy stuff I'm going to be talking about. So hopefully I can get that up before the 1st of next year, because that's when this officially goes into effect. So I want to make sure all my stuff is in order, because if you end up getting hit by the TCF or whatever it's called, you will be fined $42,530. Now, I cannot afford to pay that, so I am making sure everything is in order in my channel, and that way I don't have to pay the price, because I literally cannot do that. Now, I know I'm a smaller channel. I don't have a lot of, subscribers, so there's a likelihood that they might not even find my channel, but just in case, I'm making sure everything's in order. That way I don't have to be worried about getting hit by this COPPA stuff. And now, moving on to some other stuff. Now, there's the issue of my comic videos. Now, I know I cover mainly adult-based comics in my solicitations, which is pretty much the only comic stuff I talk about. You do comic suggestion videos that are from time to time, but those, as of right now, what I believe, because I only have done, I think it's Animosity and Paper Girls. Now, those are based for anybody, I think it's above the age of 13, both of them. I'm almost positive. If not, I'll go back and double check. But as of right now, I think I'm going to stop the solicitation videos. Either way, they don't get that many views, so even if this didn't happen, I have been contemplating ending the solicitation videos, just because they don't gather that much traction and people don't really watch them too much. So I've been contemplating stopping them. I did get my Decembers out. I might try to get January and February out before the end of the month. However, there's no promises there. So if I don't, then December will have been my last solicitation video, and I'm going to stop at least for the time being. Now, again, like I said, I cover mainly adult-based comics. However, comics are, in a way, looked at as being based towards kids. So I feel like I'm worried that even though I cover adult-based comics for mature readers, I still worried at the fact that they could penalize me for that and get me for my comic content, even though there's not a lot of it. So what I plan on doing regarding to that is I'm gonna watch and see what goes on, because I feel like this is gonna have an interesting effect on things. This could either kill a whole bunch of channels, or this could backfire on them and they have to change stuff. Now, like I said, as of right now, in regards to comic stuff, I think I might just end up privatizing it all, because pretty much in regards to my comic stuff, especially with solicitations, after the solicitations come out, they're kind of useless. So I might just, privatize those videos until stuff gets figured out and I can come back and do more solicitation videos, possibly in the future. Now, as of the suggestion videos, I think I'm going to keep those up. I'll just have them based on adult stuff. Hopefully I don't get hit by that. Now, I have thought about putting age restrictions on my videos. However, I don't know if that'll cover me. So I might look into that, try to figure out if I can do that and keep these videos up. But if not, I will be privatizing that stuff. Now, going back to Power Rangers again, if you that and is curious about that, like I said, I'm going to do a full season review for Beast Morphers, which ended this past weekend, so I want to get that out quick. I got some figures that are coming out, so I'm going to talk about them in a video. Hopefully, I can get both those videos out by the end of the month. I'm going to probably push back some other videos I had planned, so definitely keep an eye out for those videos, because I have reviews on The Walking Dead. I have pre-recorded pretty much every episode of the first half. They're all pre-recorded. Just with life right now, I had to finish my semester of school, so everything kind of got crazy, and I just finished it up, so things kind of got pushed back, so hopefully I can get those videos out soon before the second half begins. No promises there, but hopefully now that it's winter break, I can kind of get those videos out to you. Now, again, regarding that stuff, they're going to be staying on. I know The Walking Dead's mainly geared to adults, so that's staying on there. Fear stuff still staying on there, even though there's not a huge fan base towards Fear. The 100 stuff, that's where it gets dodgy for me, because now I know there are adult people who watch The 100, but The 100's main core audience is based towards teens. So I don't know if they could hit me for preteens on that, but I'm assuming since it's about a teen-based audience, I'm assuming I'm safe with that one. So I'm going to keep that at least for right now. I have been thinking about expanding the channel into other areas. I'm going to be talking maybe some more movie stuff possibly. If that's something you're interested in, let me know. I did a few movie reviews over the summer. I think I only did one or two of them. But I might do some more stuff like that. I definitely have some movie news coming out soon, because we got the Black Widow trailer that just dropped the other day, and there's news on the Planet of the Apes franchise. So that stuff, I'm definitely going to be covering some more movie stuff possibly. And if there's any other content you're interested in me seeing, definitely let me know in the comment section down below. That way I can kind of make a wide spread of different stuff that people could be interested in, and stuff that might be something you're more interested in, other than just, The Walking Dead and stuff like that. So if there's something in that regard that you want me to see more of, different movies, different TV shows, as long as I watch them or I'm interested in them, I will definitely cover them. But if I'm not, then of course I won't be doing videos on them. But as of right now, we're keeping Walking Dead, Fear, the new show, possibly if I watch it, because that right now, with The World Beyond, I'm losing more and more interest in that show, which will be in a video coming up. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be curious to see what goes on here. This could either kill a bunch of channels, like I said, or this could have an adverse effect and could be recalled within a few months or weeks. But we'll have to wait and see. So once we see what happens, I might come back with the comic videos. I might come back with Power Ranger stuff. But as of right now, that stuff is pretty much being put on kids mode for right now. But moving forward, that's what's going to be going on. Now, I did mention that I want to bring this up to any of our content creators out there, because there are the rules that I've been staying up here for this entirety of the video, but there are other things you might want to take into account for. because I've heard other things that could affect your channel in regards to like thumbnails. If it looks like kid orientated, they could get you for that because they might think it's being aimed more towards kids and shouldn't be an adult property. So definitely keep an eye out for that. If you're a content creator, make sure your thumbnails are aimed towards, make it look like they're for adults. Don't make it look like it's for kids. I just want to make sure everybody out there who is a content creator has their back covered, because I don't want to see anybody else out there having to deal with this stuff, because you don't deserve to have this stuff done to you. Now, if you are a content creator and want to voice your opinion on this, definitely go sign a petition on change.com. They have a petition regarding this, so definitely go check out that and sign it if you think that this is a bad idea. I'm going to go sign it as well because I don't think this is fair, but I'm going to read this to you guys because I'm going to ask you to give me any suggestions on content you want to see me do moving forward since this is happening. Make sure it's adult related. Make sure I won't get penalized for it, please. And make sure it's something you want to see. Because I'm changing things up here. 2020 is going to be a new year. Hopefully we grow this channel more. We've only got, as of right now, 120 something subscribers. So hopefully we can get higher up, hit 200 next year. So hopefully you guys give me content that you're interested in that'll attract more people. So definitely look into that and make sure if you're a content creator, your butt's covered. Make sure your house is in order. Make sure you're not covering anything that could be kids related. And if you are, make sure it's put on kids mode because you could be hit. Even if it's Star Wars, definitely make sure you're covered with that because I've heard people can get penalized for Star Wars stuff since the characters are kind of based on kids' properties, which I don't think is fair. Look, if you're a fan of Star Wars, I feel like that's similar to being a fan of Power Rangers because those are things that people who are in their older ages, like 30, 40s, grew up on, and now they're still fans of that. Even though it's geared more towards kids, I don't think it's correct that they penalize you if you want to cover it and you're like a 30, 40-year-old adult. It's similar to Power Rangers. We grew up on it in the 90s and early 2000s, and we still enjoy it. Even though it's a kid's property, adults can still enjoy kid properties that they grew up with. So I don't think it's fair to penalize them because they're still want to enjoy the stuff that they liked when they were a kid. So that's something I just want to give my 2 cents on because I don't think that's fair. Review toys on your channel, even unboxings I heard can be penalized even if they're not geared towards kids, so definitely keep an eye out on that. Definitely be careful. I want to make sure everybody out there is careful and safe like me because I don't want to have to see you get hit by any of these issues, and I want to make sure everybody out there is safe and make sure everybody is doing what they're supposed to do at first and foremost. And just keep an eye on this stuff, and if there's any changes and any updates, I'll let you know. And if in a few months things change and I come back with some Power Rangers and comic stuff, that might definitely be something to keep an eye out for. If you leave the channel because you're interested in that stuff and aren't interested in any of the other stuff I'm doing, I will not penalize you for that. I understand if I was subscribed to someone and they suddenly changed up their content that I wasn't interested in, definitely, I would unsubscribe. But I just urge you, if you're gonna leave because I'm not gonna be covering that stuff, give me other suggestions of things you like to see me cover. So like I said, I'm gonna be covering more Marvel, more movie stuff. Hopefully I don't get hit for that stuff like Marvel, since the MCU is kind of also based towards kids. Hoping that doesn't screw me over as well, but that is PG-13, and anything that is under the age of 13 is being penalized. So hopefully I'm safe with that. But I don't know. Again, leave your thoughts and suggestions on videos you want to see me do, content you want to see me do. I am thinking of doing more Q&As. If you start leaving me comments on videos, I will start doing Q&As more. That's something I would be interested in doing. So definitely, if you're interested in that, start leaving me Q&As, and I'll maybe combine a few Q&As after a while into a big one, or just take a few every now and then and do a little one. So definitely give me those thoughts and opinions down in that comment box, and we'll start coming up with new video ideas. Another video I'm going to try to get done before the end of the year is my top 10 comics of the year and top 10 comics to look forward to next year. So I'm hopefully going to have those videos up by the end of the month. As always, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and share. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon. That way you don't miss some more content from me moving forward. And you can go follow me on Instagram and Twitter, which are linked in the about section on my YouTube channel. As always, it's been Vision here with Blind Entertainment, and I'll see you next time.